Who would have thought that Saudi Arabia, one of the biggest countries in the Middle East, which occupies 4/5 or the majority of the Arabian Peninsula, would release their most spectacular blueprint innovation in their architectural design and would plan to build in the year 2030, a $1 trillion budgeted world's largest structure called the Mirror Line, or simply the Line. In July of the year 2022, Jones of the Wall Street Journal has released an article regarding the development plan of Saudi Arabia to build a project, specifically a skyscraper which measures 75 miles that stretches along the northwest country of Saudi. The Crown Prince of Saudi, or the de facto ruler, the one who currently rules the country, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, has the initiative to develop the land, which he compares this project to be as ambitious as the pyramids of Egypt. As a result of his initiative, the authorities have innovated a project named The Line, which is one of the greatest projects that make up the NEOM. Before we get to the main idea of the Mirror Line, we must first tackle what is the NEOM. What literally is NEOM and how is it connected to the said project? NEOM has a very big factor to the project because it is a company that were tasked to develop the said largest architectural skyscraper in the world. NEOM, as both the company and the named project, as the smart city composed of 4 different projects, which includes, number 1, the Sindala, the luxury island destination, which will be a resort that includes a beach and yacht club, luxury hotels, spa, and a wellness center, and 51 luxury outlets. The Sindala project projects 2,400 visitors per day by 2028, based on the data provided by the NEOM company. Next is the Tras Jannah, the mountain destination, which includes outdoor skiing and other adventure sports like hiking and mountain biking. Another project included in NEOM is the Oxagon, the Center for Advanced Industries, which aims to be powered by 100% clean energy and to boost Saudi Arabia's economic growth through regional and global trade as it creates a new focal point to trade flows. And lastly, The Line, which is the flagship city. All 4 of these projects made up to attain the kingdom's Vision 2030, which aims to boost economic growth for the country and to be one of the best innovative countries to create such an infrastructure that is environmentally friendly. As mentioned by Jones in 2022, the line, which is to be built in Saudi Arabia, is composed of 2 buildings up to 1,600 feet tall, a little smaller compared to the 1,776 foot tall One World Trade Center of New York City, while almost as high as Central Park Tower, which is also located in New York City, which measures 1,550 feet tall. The 2 buildings of the line run in a parallel across the terrain, coastal mountain and desert area of the country, which will stretch from the Red Sea approximately to the city of Tabuk that measures up to 75 miles or 120 kilometers. This project is expected to be constructed in the span of 50 years as projected by NEOM. Mirrors will be the main material in the construction of the building. For more information and content like this, be sure to subscribe and like this channel. Now back to the topic. Here are some frequently asked questions regarding the project, The Line, that was answered by Giles Pendleton, the executive director of NEOM. First question is, what is the reason for the designer to construct the walls of the project to be in mirror material? The executive director of NEOM has stated, again, the guy's name is Giles Pendleton, that most important for them is that the very large building must be in its clean or original form, as it is a pristine part of the world. Being constructed in black would clearly stand out, but if they constructed it with mirror materials, it would blend perfectly to the environment and be one with nature. It will also have other benefits, such as the usage of solar panels in sourcing solar energy into its southern wall. The next frequently asked question is, with such a high structure, considering 500 meters or approximately 1,600 feet, how will it work against dark shaded places, and how easily will it be to grow greenery in shaded areas? The mirrored facade of the building would greatly help in providing clear access to the light, as it can be easily penetrated by natural light. And the inside of the building is structured and scientifically modeled to get an access to the sun's high arc. In terms of the greenery or vegetation plan in the area, plants will be selected in accordance with the suitable survivability in shading. Plants that prefer shaded areas will be placed in the area. Plants that prefer shaded areas will be placed in that area. And also the same with semi-shaded plants, as urban planners also contribute to the project. Going back to the project The Line, it is included in Saudi Vision 2030, which aims for economic growth of Saudi in the targeted year of 2030. So what is the Saudi Vision 2030, and what is its connection with The Line? As the main objective of the Saudi Vision is to diversify its resources and to innovate further business opportunities for the benefit for both people and its country. The Line is one of the projects which is aimed to be fully launched along with other NEOM projects in 2030. Another aim of the Saudi Vision 2030 is to lessen its dependence on oil or oil-based energy. The Line would be a great help, as it will run on 100% renewable energy. Even though the projected deadline for the NEOM is 2030, the Wall Street Journal has stated that the initial assessment for the Mirror Line, or again, the Line, which starts in January 2021, could take 50 years to complete. The Line was first published or unveiled in January of the year 2021 by Prince Mohammed, featuring the idea of the linear city, which is 100% renewable dependent and environmentally friendly. The city will cater to no cars, roads, nor emissions, and aims to prioritize the people's health and well-being rather than transportation and infrastructure. Residents of which will gain access to all facilities, which includes a high-speed rail with an end-to-end transit as its primary transportation. It could also cater or accommodate approximately 9 million people. As of December in the year 2022, an article released in iKiz provided some drone shots of the current progress of the project of the Line. It can be seen on the aerial photos provided by the drone of Soar Earth that construction has already been taking in shape across the desert and mountains of northern Saudi Arabia. The satellite image were gathered in the month of October in the year 2022, which mainly captures the images of the construction in the main base camp in Tabuk, provinces of Saudi Arabia. The construction site has shown the construction equipment and machines such as fleets of bulldozers, trucks, and diggers that started its excavation for the foundation of the building. For more information regarding the city, here are some additional FAQs from the project. Regarding the city, specifically the Line, as it is located in the seismic zones that are prone to earthquakes, does this create a challenge in building this kind of project? As the executive director presented, the project is planned in smart engineering solutions and global best practices. They assure that the project will withstand just like what the other popular architectural structures do. For example, San Francisco has buildings over 300 meters tall, and it is located on a fault line. And also, Tokyo has buildings that were as high as 500 meters, which are prone to earthquakes as well. That's why they've resolved this issue from the start of planning the project. Another question, in terms of the key numbers, why 500 meters high and 200 meters wide, and why 170 kilometers long? As they aim to accommodate 9 million people again in the city, they need to do that in an efficient way and with the smallest possible footprint and optimal livability for its residents. They've derived the measurement of 200 meters wide and 500 meters high with the length of 170 kilometers. They've also added that they also include the other factors in the computation, such as air circulation and the source of depth of light within the facility. Overall, meticulous risk responses was observed by the NEOM company in the construction of its city, The Line. considering that it will become a project of Saudi that will surpass Dubai, which has the symbol of the Middle East, and also most Korean construction companies have shown great interest in the project, the line, as it provides several benefits more than its potential political risk. And who knows of what it will turn out to be after years, but surely it will be one of the best innovations in human history, especially for Saudi Arabia. For more information, you can also visit their official website at neom.com/en-us/region/the line, and that link will, of course, be in the description below. For more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and if you have concerns and questions, you can share it with me in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.